trying to figure something out. I just made a post right here on my Facebook page. As anybody who don't know, I go by at Alamon Aries 21. It's I am one Aries 21, but I say it's Alamon. Alamon Aries 21. It's Aries King. I own and control all writing and publishing of content. The signature name is mostly found under the Truth About the Real World, Blogspot, Aries Kane Facebook post writing, name sign, and at the end of the page, as well as on YouTube publishing or any other web pages. I own Aries Kane title and name. I sign no contract for use of my materials or name. This is this is this a proclamation to cease and desist all use of content under signature and name. Now, if you go to Google and you put in at Alamon Aries 21, my signature is popping up on the other people web pages and who got well over 100 500,000 subscribers and content on their on the web or internet, whatever they tagging along with my name and everything on. And most of my writings and everything that I do write on my content on my whether it's YouTube. Google had a Google before it became Google Plus. Google had a platform where you could write, and I used to write on Google all the time. This from 2011, maybe up to 2016, 17. I know I wrote hundreds, hundreds of stories, or not even stories, but just hundreds of writings and informative, and figurative, persuasive, my life story, my thoughts and everything. I wrote gang of that stuff onto Google and Facebook as well. I wrote on the same thing. So if I write on Blogspot, I post it to Facebook, or I post it to Google, and then I have very little speaking onto YouTube and everything. But I also do have YouTube speaking. I do tag my signature, which is at Alamont Aries 21. So, like I said, I'm trying to get these people to stop using my signature and putting their names on top of my writings. I haven't figured out how to actually do it yet, but I'm just leaving paper trails all over all over the web and everything. But I own all rights to it. I own all rights to my writings, my publishing, my content, everything that I put on the web because it's under my name. And in the past years, I had drawings and everything basically stolen from me and everything from when I used to. I was locked up for a period of time, and I used to draw and everything in the county and everything. And then I'm talking about I had crazy drawings. I used to draw cars and out of this world rims and everything. And these rims and everything that I used to draw on my vehicles and stuff, I never seen them nowhere else. It was all imagination drawing of these rims and everything because I didn't want to do the choppers or the fan blade. I didn't want to do the choppers or the fan blade or the blind blade rims and everything that was already out and everything. So I just started making up other type of rims. So like I'm saying my rim designs and stuff. I'm saying them on the Kias. I'm saying them on the Cadillacs. I'm saying them on like Falanchi. I think it's called Falanchis or something. Um, it's something else with the F and everything. I'm saying my designs and everything stuff, but I don't have no proof and everything of it because I no longer have them pictures of them vehicles I drew. I used to draw like box Chevys, Dunks, Monte Carlos, Mark III vans and everything. I used to put my own design on them. I used to put my own rims on them. I used to design rims. I used to make up crazy designs that I never seen before. I never seen them on no magazine because I ain't really look at too many car mag. I did look at car magazines, but I still never seen them. During that area, it was just all basic rims, all basic rim. It was just all basic the rim designs and everything. As soon as I started, like I said, I designed a few rims and everything, and just make it look completely wow, completely wow. And then now I'm saying all these rim designs. So like I know for sure I made a rim. I made a rim with an A, and I kind of did a detail of it to carve the inside of the rim for it to be like like the inside of it spinning and everything. And not too long ago, I'm looking at some car show thing and everything, and I see that design and stuff. The very exact same design and stuff that I created. I know I never seen this rim before, and I specifically did the A and everything stuff because of my name, but I have no proof to say that it's mine. So for the longest, I don't know if somebody inside the Cook County Jail, one of the detention officers, or somebody inside the Cook County Jail stole my rim design. I don't know if they went to what's that, Viancia Lanchos or something, one of the top brand rim companies or whatever. So I don't know if they went to them and showed a picture of design the rim and something, got it made and everything. So I got a lot of rim designs and stuff that is being put out. They've been put out over the last 10 years and everything. But like I said, I don't have no proof of that. That's my writings and stuff. Unless somebody's still holding on to the pictures. Like I said, this was in jail and stuff when they shook the deck down, looked for contraband, and just they took a lot of stuff. They took a lot of stuff from not only me but other inmates and everything. And they took a legal pad. They took a legal pad. They took copyright paper I used to get from the school when I was from school wing, and it was in a folder and everything. They didn't throw it out and everything. They just came in, shook the deck down. Let me look through here. Let me look through these writings. I got a lot of writings and stuff too that I never was able to get back from county jail and everything. So like I said, I spent a year inside Cook County Jail, Division 11, Division 11, the school wing. I think it was BC and everything, and they shook us down like a total probably 14 times. I've been on that deck, and each time I almost lost some type of writing or whatever stuff because they want to look into your writings and everything and see if you coding messages and passing kites and gang literature and everything. So when me having stacks of writings and everything, my writings was always being taken. My writings was always being taken. I can never get them back. I can never get them back. But anyway, back to me saying I don't get permission for nobody to use none of my content that I write. And I'm finna go a little deeper into something real quick. Google Documents. Google Documents. I'm constantly writing and over the years, so over the years I didn't write. So I'm finna go back years. I should have more than that. I can go back years of writing. I can go back years of writing. That's that's all I do. I write poetry, spoken word. See, there go my name, my signature at the bottom. I always put my signature at the bottom of my writing. Sometimes I don't, depend on. Like I said, I'm moving too fast. I'm thinking too fast. I'm always writing. I'm always writing, and then whenever I could be anywhere, and I'm writing. That's something else I was doing. Like I said, I just don't use Google Documents for I just don't use Google Documents for professional stuff or whatever. This another one of my writings. I'm real. And I got a lot of writings. If I could put up a lot of my pictures, but I don't have no pictures of none of my drawings and stuff that I know that I ain't did. This years ago, so this not even this years ago. I might have a I don't have no timestamp on it, but I normally do timestamp some of my writings and stuff. Like whatever day I write it, so I try to write it. But I got a binder. I got a binder over sitting over here, not too far from me and stuff. That it got it it got a time tap on when I wrote it. This I know I wrote this when I was locked up. I wrote this when I was locked up. Say just don't give a fuck. Introduction. At a different time in my life years ago, writing was a way to express what was on my mind and heart. I thought I would. I thought I was wouldn't ever be out. This was written as spoken words. You can ask me, do I care if I live or die? I mean, it may be hard to answer truthfully because I might just don't give a fuck. Then again, I do. I'm only 22 years old, a young black male. I know I got two baby girls in this world. I would love to be a man and stand up to be a father to my children, but I realize my baby mothers just don't give a fuck. If our children know who their father is, then they would never know they were sisters in this cruel, fucked up world. They couldn't be woman enough to tell a nigga that they gave birth to my children. They just don't give a fuck as long as they getting help from the government. All I ever wanted to be a man and start a family and get married. I'm a man of love, peace. I'm a man of love, respect, peace, and honor, plus family. That's all I ever wanted was to be around my family. It's like they just don't give a fuck. Somewhere down the road, I fucked up and stopped giving a fuck. I thought I was on the right path to righteousness. I know my God, the Lord, was blessing me. I don't know who rules the world and if really they just don't give a fuck about human life, cause we gotta die anyway. You may think I'm crazy, but I know I just don't give a fuck. Oh no, I said, hold on, let me back up. It said, you may think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I just don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm a man before I'm a gangster, a demon, and a child of God. I'm just known, I just know in my heart to love everybody, no matter skin color, want peace and happiness, but somebody just don't give a fuck. I say, I can't say my father don't give a fuck because I'm be tempting whoever he is. Lord, forgive me of my sin. Oh Lord, forgive me. I just sin. But this is how I really feel at times. I just don't give a fuck what is happening in this world. I know I'm wrong. I just want my family and I want to live peacefully with happiness. But I have to keep giving praises and worship to my God and Father for giving me my life and freedom, no matter what I'm done. Now, I wrote this when I was locked up. I knew I was free when I was locked up. They say I had to keep giving praises to my. I had to keep giving praises and worship to my God, my Father, for giving me my life and freedom, and freedom. No matter what I done, I know He don't give a fuck as long as I repent for my sins. Father, please forgive me. I had sinned again. It's not that. It's not that I just don't give a fuck. It's my feelings, and I'm trying to let them out. I'm weak. I am weak. My father, sometimes I cry, and I want to keep crying even though tears falling down my eyes. I said I want to keep crying even though no tears is falling down my eyes. As I look upon the world you given unto me, but I know I must keep my faith and my hope for that better day, praying and wishing everyone would get along and live peacefully on earth. Half of everybody on earth just don't give a fuck. They say half of everybody on it supposed to be on earth, but I didn't put that in the. I'm steady rewriting and editing my writing and everything because I keep going through it and I'm finding imperfections in it. So I'm not the best writer, you know, punctuation and proper grammar and everything. So I'm gonna keep going. It say praying and wishing. It say, hold on, let me go back up. I'm weak, my father. And sometimes I cry and I want to keep crying, even though no tears is falling down my eyes. As I look upon the world you given unto me, but I know I must keep my faith and hope for that better day, praying and wishing everyone will get alone and live peacefully on earth. Half of everybody on earth just don't give a fuck. I know I used to be one of them rebellious and not giving a fuck, but I grew up and tried to do the things the right way. Or try to do the right things, even if I was wrong or right. But how is I'm to know who put me in control, whether I did the right thing or the wrong thing? Does it really even matter? I just know one thing. I just know one thing. Does everybody really just don't give a fuck? I think I do give a fuck, but then again, I might just don't give a fuck. By Aries Kane. I read this July the 5th, 2013. I was locked up. I think I violated parole or whatever. And I was downstate waiting out 2 months. I had 2 months left for parole after doing a year and a half. I had 2 years of parole, so I did like a year and 8 months, and down there, I did like a year and 9 months or something like that, and violated parole. Did a month and a half, down to 2 months dead time. But anyway, we'll keep going. I got some more stuff. I got some more writings and stuff. This unfinished. The joy and wonders of life. Go after the finer things in life. The good people, the good health, a peaceful, relaxing life and home, the good emotions and joyful life, a sane mind and at ease heart, the lovely, quiet place you dwell in. Seek happiness always in life. Seek a graceful life. Love everyone. The beautiful things about earth. The finer things in life is in you and are waiting to come out and shine like the sun rising at dawn until it reaches peak at the end of the day. Plenty of writings. Let me I'm finna show y'all some deep writings that don't normally put out there. I got a lot. I lost a lot of writings. Even with trying to put it on the Google documents, so I didn't accidentally erase stuff. Like I said, I got a lot of writings that I was doing, put it on paper, and then put it on here, and I just didn't feel like typing it back onto my phone or the computer. Let me see. Y'all can read this. If y'all see it, pause the screen, and y'all can read this. But this was something else. Let me see what this one is. I rose each day like the sun rise and trying